Hi guys, this is your girl Princess Zizi, the one and only, and I'm back with another video. So today, I decided to tell you guys a quick story. And I'm only telling you this because my knee, Knee, hurts still. So back in 2021, I fell and sprained my knee. Okay. So I was going through a lot and I had my kids. Well, my son was in the hospital. He ended up staying in the hospital for 4 months. That's another story for another day. And my daughter was in the daycare. I was on my way to pick her up at 5 o'clock. And I was walking down the stairs. It's a little hot in here, so don't mind me. But I was walking down the stairs and it was only 3 steps to get to the sidewalk. I had 3 steps. I had 3 steps to get to the sidewalk. And I took the first step and bust my ass. And basically the sidewalk caught me with open arms and gave me a hug. The concrete caught my ass, okay? And I was much heavier back then. Actually, I had my son in 2020. So this is in 2021, a year and a half later. So I was much heavier. And I tried to get up because, you know, I'm a very strong person. If I fall, I'm getting up. You feel me? But when I tried to get up, I fell again, just as hard, just as severe as I fell the first time. So I'm like, no. So someone called the ambulance, and I will tell y'all what borough this happened, but nah, this is here in New York, right? I'm not gonna tell y'all what borough, but someone called the ambulance and they came. They were like, can you get up? I was like, I tried and I fell again. So basically I can't walk. And oh my God, I thought this was gonna be a short story, but now it's because it's 2 parts. Anywho, I'm gonna cut it at some point and then I'll come back with part 2 or something. We'll see. So they helped me up. 2 men, two real strong men, helped me up onto a stretcher, and they rushed me to the emergency room. So now I'm behind this ambulance, and my daughter's at the daycare, and I'm late, about 15 minutes late at this point, picking her up. And so I'm just like, oh my God. So stay tuned for part 2. So I was gonna record part 2 of the story, how I fell and sprained my knee, another day, but since I'm here. So now the last part ended while I was in the ambulance, right? So now they rushed me to the emergency room and I'm in there. They have me on a chair. And I'm trying to tell this person, mind you, when I was on the stretcher, it was fine because the knee, the foot that was injured was extended. But now they take me off that stretcher and I'm thinking they're going to give me a bed. No. They gave me a chair. So I'm sitting, but the fact that the foot is so messed up, mind you, I don't know how bad it was at that moment. So bending the knee to sit was excruciating pain. Okay, so I needed a bed or a stretcher to keep the foot out. And they refused to give me a bed. They refused to put me on a stretcher. And I'm just like, if only they would just give me a bed or a stretcher, I would just chill with my foot extended. Anyways, I end up calling the daycare provider. She was really sweet. We always had a great relationship, and I let her know that I fell and I'm in the ambulance, and can she keep my baby, because there was no one, I tell you, no one that was able to pick my baby up. And so she kept her. She was happy to have her. My baby's a ball of joy. Like, she's older now, but at that time, like, the daycare provider was like, yes, like, it's a no-brainer. I'll keep her overnight, please. Like, I love her, you know? And so, yeah, I was in the emergency room, and what a life. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So I get discharged a couple hours later. I thought they were gonna keep me or something. I get discharged, and they just give me a pair of crutches, and I've never walked on crutches before. I've never had a foot injury. I mean, well, I did have a foot injury before on my ankle, but I never had to walk on crutches before. So now this is all happened in 2021, and I'm like, wow. He's like, practice a little bit and go home. So I got up, and I'm humbling on damn crutches, and I'm doing my thing. And well, this is after they scanned my my leg and did the x-ray. They said I tore something like a meniscus or something. Yeah. So he said it's gonna repair, follow up with someone like a doctor to make sure that I don't need surgery and this and whatever. So I was like, wow. So I ordered my Uber, and when the Uber came, there were just 3 steps. Once again, there was just 3 steps to get from the hospital entrance to my Uber. And mind you, this is my first time using crutches. So I'm like, I don't know how to even use these on some steps. Like, I had practiced inside the hospital, inside the emergency room, how to use them on the flat floor, but now I gotta do steps. So I just went to the first step and boof, bust my motherfucking ass again. Oh my God, excuse my French. And the Uber driver jumps out. Oh my God, are you Zizi? He checking his phone. Are you Zizi? I'm like, oh yes. I fell. Someone's here. Babe.
What?
I'm doing a story time, so shh. He's just getting here. But, oh my God. So this got to be another part. It got to be 3 parts. It has to be 3 parts. Really? Yeah. Okay. Stay tuned for part 3. So I guess I'm back with part 3 after silencing the other noise. So yeah, the Uber driver helped me get into the car. He put my crutches into the car, and I went home. So I got to the building. You know, this is New York, and a lot of stairs. A lot of buildings don't have elevators, and it was all stairs. And at that time, I was on the 3rd floor of a walk-up. So I'm wondering how I'm gonna get inside, because I can walk on the flat floor, on the flat ground with the crutches, but I can't walk upstairs or down some stairs. Hence what happened when I was leaving the emergency room. So now I'm like, man, so I really had to sit and scoot on my butt all the way to the 3rd floor. Scoots upward. And I don't know, I just felt so embarrassed, humiliated, it wasn't my fault that I fell, right? Accidents happen all the time, but like no one was there to help, you know? Anyways, my daughter ended up coming. Someone got her for me, which was nice. Picked her up, and I basically was stuck in the house for 7 days, which is a week, obviously, but for 7 days I stayed inside the apartment with my baby girl and hobbled around on the crutches. Got way better with the crutches. I basically nursed myself back to health by massaging my knee, and just doing my best. And in a week's time, I was able to go down the stairs with the crutches. And I went outside. It was not easy, having to do everything on my left leg and the crutches, and keeping my right leg elevated outside with the sidewalks and the cracks and the everything. So, but listen, I'm better, okay? And I'm walking fine. It's just from time to time the knee buckles, and this is the reason why I'm telling the story, because I got out the shower an hour ago and I got out on my right knee, which is my knee that I injured back in 2021, and it buckled, and it's been buckling since then. But I try not to like put all my body's weight on it, and you know, but listen, it's an old injury, and hopefully I could look into getting surgery to get it fixed so it doesn't have to buckle. And yeah, okay, so yeah, this is great. Thank you for allowing me to share. I gotta do that more often. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.